Welcome back to Bry's Let's Play. This is going to be our episode 4 of the All Around the World Zoo. I'm going to be working on making the hippo habitat better, adding a snow leopard habitat, and both of these are going to be multi-level terrains. And then I will off-screen add a Japanese macaque and Himalayan brown bear habitat and set up for our elevated savanna area in the future. I hope you enjoy. So I did make the hippo habitat bigger so I could have more of them. And I did end up using this hippo, even though I brought over my male from the other because he has better genetics, even though he's older. I am keeping my other male for when he dies, though. Been trying to get rid of all the male antelopes. There. I have 2 white ones. These are older ones. There's only supposed to be 10 adults. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when they all grow up, there'd be all of them. I never put a bedding in for them. I'm the worst. I didn't check to see if they could use grass. They can. I like that zoo name from where that animal was from. Ethereal Management. So since I made it bigger, and these guys are happy now. See, they have plenty of space for they have babies when they have babies and all that. We do gotta add some more plants. So I found that if you put these in the water, they can't swim around it. They have like through it, so it takes up space from them. So I've decided not to use these in the water for hippo habitats. You know, it'd be cool if this was glass and you could see the water. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if we can make that happen. So I'm making sure that I can put the water back, because if the animals are too close, it'll count it as an obstruction. Very good. Alright, I'm really happy with that. We can also move some of these enrichment items. They were kind of crammed in. I may want to entice the animals into the other areas. Just like the mud bath right there, though. And then all the food has to be here, because this is where the keepers can reach it and where the guests can see the best. I'm really happy with how often they're right here. Oh, I wanted to show you that, oh, never mind. The last time I looked at this, it says you can get a good view of the polar bear from here, and then it says, look at that magnificent polar bear. So, depending on where the animals are, the guests have different views of them. I almost let my aardvarks inbreed again. Oh no. Let's see if I can fit another hippo in. Because I have this female. Oh, there's another baby that was accidentally in storage, so I had to move him. It's incorrectly placed, huh? baby hippos are cute until they turn into murderous meat submarines. Just waiting for these hippos to get delivered. So this is how you actually figure out how to get a good price for your animals. You always gotta check the market, as it were. So I'm gonna check the market for Gemsbucks because I'm gonna get rid of this one. So good ones are going for like, a silver one's going for 1,200. I have a female. And so see that it varies quite a bit. The people who are doing the 100, 160 some prices are willing to take less points for not having to wait as long to get rid of them, whereas the people putting the higher price obviously care more about the points. And I noticed I cared a lot more about getting the right price when I was first starting, but now that I have a reserve of points, I don't care that much. If I ever get to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm down to like 80,000 points, I would probably start carrying again. Stamp might actually be faster. So I had to decide what I was gonna do with this area. It may not be planned, but I do want to make it look planned, if possible. people draw their maps out on paper or something before they start building their zoos? I don't ever know what I want until I start doing it, so I cannot do that. I could, but I don't think. It's just not my process, man. Alright, so I set up this new staff area for 3 more animals in this region. Now I gotta figure out what they are. I think snow leopard is a good candidate, so let's start with those. So snow leopards can jump like nobody's business. So we gotta be extra sure that they can't get out. This game's kind of been my escape from everything that's happening. It's been a mess. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you. That and Animal Crossing. I consider doing an Animal Crossing Let's Play, but I kind of finished my island until I get new ideas. And I wouldn't even know how to record the Switch stuff. Like on the computer, it's really easy. I mean, obviously I'm not a vast master video editor, but I think I'm doing okay. I like to think my personality makes up for it. So I underestimated how much space they would need. One cool trick I learned about snow leopards is you can use multi-elevation and make it so they can go on top of the back of their habitat. That is, if you did a terrain barrier. And this way it has a more natural feel for them, and it also expands the space a little with reusing some space with the roof over the sleeping area acting as another walking area.
If you had the chance, would you change the world? Would you change the world? Because I didn't say save the world, I said change the world, improve it, make it better than we find it. Make it better than we find it. We all are capable of changing the world. History is but the biography of great men. History is more accurately considered to be an infinitely large number of infinitesimally small things that we all do and don't do every day. Every day. Whatever you do has an effect on the outcome. Everything you do and everything you don't do has an effect on how things are. Went to sleep, told jokes, smoked cigarettes, played the trumpet. Went to sleep, told jokes, smoked cigarettes, played the trumpet. It's like a human version of the butterfly effect that physicists talk of. If you had the chance, would you change the world? Because I didn't say save the world, I said change the world, improve it, make it better than we find it.
Did you like that? One thing I did is items that I use quite a bit, I set up as my favorites. Just put a bunch of these. And that way, so I set up everything I need to finish out a habitat. So education boards, donation bins, trash cans, whatever. Whatever you think that you use a lot. So I went back to the habitat to make it more interesting, less blocky. There's a lot of landscape that's plain and boring, so I hope you enjoy that. Here we go. summary, I improved the look of this entry staff building behind the flamingo habitat. I expanded the hippo habitat and made it more interesting with the arches, the rock arches, and the waterfalls, of course. And in the future, um, we can put more savanna habitat up here, and then so the waterfall will be falling from that habitat into this one. Added this Japanese macaque habitat. I didn't record this habitat build, but it's pretty basic. 3 levels of rocks with a waterfall, and then you rotate each of these climbing pieces slightly to make the rounded look. And the back is just forest. Because in real life, the Japanese macaques will go visit the hot tub. I put heaters down here so that the temp would be hot in the water, but it's cold outside of it. In real life, the monkeys go to the hot tubs during the daytime, and then at night they'll go back into the forest and sleep in the trees because that's safer from predators. I'm also working on this Himalayan brown bear exhibit. So they've just been back here. The guests can't see them at all. I'm gonna have to change some stuff. Maybe move the habitat boundary up forwards so that they're forced to be where the guests are. And of course the snow leopard habitat that we built together. Obviously some time has passed. Well, that's all I've got, although it was quite a bit. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and stay safe. Have a great day. Bye.